Anthony Rizzo is going back to the Yankees. He's getting a 2-year deal for $40 million. Now, there is a club option for a third year that could boost it over $50 million for the 33-year-old first baseman. The slug is there. He's built for the ballpark he plays in at Yankee Stadium. Sure-handed defender. He has been outstanding as a member of the Yankees. Became one of the leaders. We'll dive into what this means for their other decisions that are coming their way this offseason. This from Jack Curry of the S Network. The Rizzo deal, 2 years, $34 million. Club option for $17 million for a third year. Buyout in the third year is for $6 million. Yankees could have seen if the qualifying offer chilled Rizzo's market and if Astro buzz was just leverage, but wanted to retain a left-handed bat and first baseman with a defense, leadership, and Judge friendship. Ooh, recruiting Aaron Judge. So this is what a big market team can do. Pay a few more million for 2 years, then wanted to get this off the board early. So they decided to overspend, I guess, is what that report is essentially saying. For multiple reasons, but maybe one of them is to help get Aaron Judge back.
Yeah, so I don't really look at it as an overspend. I really don't. I mean, $20 million a year for Anthony Rizzo is not a bad price for him. The home run production at Yankee Stadium, look, he had his lowest batting average of his career this year, but with banning the shift, he's going to have a lot more holes right now to be able to pull the ball through that hole into right field, and they'll get some singles for him there. So the batting average is going to go up. The other important factor for the Yankees, they're talking about Anthony Volpe and Oswald Peraza potentially being the infielders for this team. Two young guys. A lot of times the speed of the game catches up to those guys. They're errant with their throws. You got a guy who can really pick it at first base in Anthony Rizzo. His defense is critical, plus the left-handed bat. If they lost Aaron Judge and they lose Rizzo, they're in huge trouble. This is a big-time play for the Yankees, and to make a preemptive strike to get it done now really sets them up to go after Aaron Judge.
No doubt. And maybe not just Aaron Judge. Anthony Rizzo isn't just wildly popular when it comes to number 99. Everyone in the league knows that he's a winner. Everyone loves the way he goes about his business. So while they're saying the youngsters will be playing up the middle, maybe they're in the market for a free agent shortstop, and Rizzo could help with that recruitment as well.
Well, it's possible. Yeah, I mean, Anthony Rizzo is a great recruiter, right? You're going to want him on your team. You want him to be able to call other players to try to bring them in. He's got that personality. You watch him at first base. I mean, he's a little Sean Casey, right? He's got a little mayor in him there.
Absolutely.
A little mayor there. And so he can work guys over. Obviously, the Judge part of this is huge. But I think that you know, when you think about the Yankees in this offseason, if Rizzo wanted to wait it out, to put pressure on the Yankees if they didn't get Aaron Judge, he could have waited out and maybe gotten a third year guaranteed with it. I'm actually surprised he didn't get 3 years guaranteed. I thought the Padres might jump in with all of the lack of production the Padres had at first base, with the Astros and the supposed interest they had there. I thought there'd be a little bit more there to get that third year guaranteed. I think this is a really good deal for the Yankees because the timing is critical from a recruiting point of view and to get that left-handed bat.
And as you know, Brian Cashman also has a sense of who actually likes playing here. When you're the GM and you're making these decisions, everyone could see that Anthony Rizzo found a home in the Bronx.
Yeah, I think that it's
he
the
wanted
guy
to come back.
Not everybody can play in New York, and so when you have a player that can play there, I think it's critical. One of the things I always look for in free agency is the team that had the player. How aggressively do they go after him? Because they know him way better than I know him. If I'm another team's general manager, if the team that had a player doesn't go after him that aggressively, it tells me something that I should be concerned about. The fact the Yankees jumped in aggressively right there is a big play. I thought the Red Sox, I know they've got a lot of guys that can play first base. They don't really have a first baseman. I thought they might jump in too. So a few extra bucks on Rizzo. He was set to make $16 million this year. It's now a $20 million a year guarantee because of the 2 at 40 with the option. I think it's a great move for the Yankees.